If you do this to a narcissist, they can die suddenly and disappear from this world. We all have a natural longing to be recognized, heard, and valued as unique individuals. However, what happens when this desire for acceptance transforms into an unhealthy obsession with ourselves? When we become so self-absorbed that we are willing to deceive and harm others in our relentless pursuit of personal desires. Unfortunately, narcissistic behavior embodies this ethical dilemma, and chances are we've all encountered someone who fits this description. If you've ever experienced exploitation at the hands of a narcissist, you understand the profound pain it can inflict. But what if there were a way to turn the tables and make them suffer? Now let me be clear, revenge is never a virtuous path to pursue. However, there are strategies you can employ to protect yourself and establish healthy boundaries when dealing with a narcissistic individual. Below are 10 effective tactics for navigating the complexities of relationships with narcissists. 1. Ignoring a narcissist can be a potent approach to making them uncomfortable. Their preoccupation with self-importance renders them incensed when they are subjected to neglect. Employing both direct and indirect forms of indifference, such as not responding to their communications or allowing them to infiltrate your life, can yield beneficial outcomes. By refusing to acknowledge their words and emotions, you dismantle their perceived authority, leaving them feeling powerless, their ultimate fear. 2. Rise above their negative comments and refuse to let them affect your sense of self-worth. Narcissists have a tendency to cynically critique others, deriving perverse satisfaction from tearing them down. It may be challenging to remain impervious to their criticism if your self-esteem is fragile. However, it is crucial to remember that their disparagement merely reflects their own deep-seated flaws and insecurities. 3. Cultivate self-assurance and confidence to repel narcissistic individuals. These individuals tend to avoid those who radiate self-assuredness and competence. Their tactic involves diminishing others to mask their own shortcomings. They seize every opportunity to criticize in an attempt to establish their superiority. As your self-confidence flourishes, their ability to affect or control you diminishes. By questioning their unwarranted self-assurance or sense of superiority, you place them on the defensive, making it considerably more challenging for them to ensnare you. Remember, navigating relationships with narcissistic individuals requires tact and patience. The key lies in maintaining your own emotional well-being while skillfully setting boundaries. With these strategies in your arsenal, you possess the power to protect yourself from the harmful effects of narcissistic manipulation. 4. Unhinge an ego by radiating your own happiness. The self-centered nature of narcissists leaves them unable to bear witness to the success and happiness of others, as it diverts attention away from themselves. By genuinely embracing your own contentment and fulfillment, they will perceive that you have no interest in indulging their insatiable need for attention. Furthermore, resist seeking validation or praise from a narcissist. Instead, focus your energy on the people and activities that bring you genuine joy. Recognize that narcissists are indifferent to your happiness and, in fact, derive perverse satisfaction from your misery. Refuse to allow them to drag you down or steal your joy. 5. Decline their requests without hesitation. Narcissists harbor an insatiable need to be at the center of attention and will go to great lengths to maintain that position. While you may be tempted to appease their demands and shower them with unwarranted attention to diffuse tension, doing so only fuels their entitlement and encourages further self-centered behavior. The most effective way to counter their influence is by withholding compliance, focusing on your own needs, and disregarding their desires. When a narcissist realizes they cannot obtain what they seek from you, they will swiftly move on to their next target. 6. Pay no heed to their words. Narcissists often prioritize their own needs at the expense of others, deliberately inflicting verbal cruelty to wound your emotions or provoke anger. It is crucial to recognize that their hurtful words are not a reflection of your worth. Instead, they manipulate language as a means to deflect their own problems and assign blame onto you. Remember your inherent superiority, steadfastly refusing to allow their comments to erode your self-perception. Denying them the satisfaction of witnessing your reaction reinforces your resilience. 7. Be courageous enough to say no without succumbing to guilt. Narcissists exploit others by relishing in their control and satisfaction of personal desires. To achieve these ends, they shamelessly imbue their victims with a sense of guilt, insinuating they haven't done enough to cater to their happiness. But you have the power to defend yourself simply by uttering the word no. Do not be burdened by guilt or fall prey to their manipulative traps. Prioritize your own well-being above all else, recognizing that narcissists are solely concerned with their own gain. 8. Embrace truthfulness without apology. When a narcissist attempts to belittle or undermine someone's self-worth, it is common for the victim to feel angered and compelled to apologize. However, apologizing only bolsters the narcissist and perpetuates the cycle of humiliation. It implies that you condone and validate their inappropriate behavior. Never apologize for being true to yourself, even if it momentarily discomforts you. Stand up for yourself and refuse to let the narcissist diminish your worth through disagreement. Remember, respect, love, and kindness are qualities bestowed upon all, regardless of the narcissist's opinions. Their approval holds no significance. 9. Confrontation and accountability. Narcissists possess an inflated sense of superiority, completely averse to receiving any form of criticism, even if it aims to be constructive. It is vital to address how their actions impact others and establish firm boundaries. Direct, face-to-face communication is crucial in holding narcissists accountable for their behavior. This approach not only mitigates the harm caused by their greed, but also motivates them to reflect and act more responsibly. Narcissists possess a knack for manipulating others and deflecting blame away from themselves, often shifting responsibility onto others or external circumstances. Confronting a narcissist about their misdeeds or impoliteness is a crucial step in asserting oneself. Excessive kindness, far from deterring negative behavior, may actually fuel it, prompting narcissists to avoid situations that expose their insecurities. To thwart manipulation by a narcissist, staying true to your principles is essential. Establishing clear and unwavering boundaries becomes paramount, as narcissists remain unaffected by the opinions of others. Despite their initial pleasant presentation, be vigilant, as they might try to exploit you with unwarranted demands or seek undeserved favors. Do not succumb to their tactics. A simple no or "I'm sorry, but that is not possible" should suffice. If a narcissist persists in contacting you or seeks your company, you have every right to cease communication or remove yourself from their presence. Narcissists tirelessly shield their fragile self-esteem by avoiding circumstances that could shatter their carefully constructed image or subject them to criticism. Their efforts to preserve their facade rival their pursuit of societal advancement. To break free from a narcissist's grip, it may be necessary to sever all ties and completely eradicate their presence from your life. Remember, establishing firm boundaries and steadfastly resisting their demands serve as the most potent shield against their manipulative tactics. We appreciate your valuable time spent watching this video. If you found it beneficial, please consider leaving a comment, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement and support mean the world to us.